Bum, 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 bum. Okay, almost set up. Something to look at. I kill this one for now. I don't really like the changes. A lot of changes. I'll keep it for a little while. Hey, Reggie, what's up? Almost Friday. Happy Friday. That's what I want to say. It's not Friday yet. So. I don't want to close it, but I really need to see all of that. So. Just finished Castlevania yesterday. Great stuff. Oh, the anime? It's good. Anime. Well, it's not really an anime, but it kind of like I didn't watch it, but I watched a lot of like I follow a lot of like Castlevania animators. So I watch a lot of like the scenes. It's pretty good. I like the animation. It's very, 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 very good. It's on my list. Things to watch. I haven't really watched anything lately. Just like YouTube videos. I swear, I watch so much YouTube videos. Like, I'm a YouTube consumer. I think I've watched like 100 hours in a month. Hey, Ixie, what's up? How's your guard going? Where's the guard? Show me the guard. It's good last time I saw. Yeah, this week has been pretty hectic, so I've just been kind of chilling out. Bit of chilling. Posted the guard on Instagram and ArtStation. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. It looked done. Very nice. Yeah, it was either like done or really close to done, because there wasn't that much you could do for it. Instagram. Instagram's cancer. I better watch out, man, with these gains. Getting scared. I really like the patterns. I think like the patterns really make it like look like it's nice. Let's see. Gonna duplicate this. Yeah. Merge it up. I've been experimenting with noodles, or neuters, as they call them in China. Well, I think Ixie has been like practicing like a lot. This piece is like very different from Ixie's usual work. I feel like there's been a lot of gains. I think the last thing I saw from you, Ixie, was the Knight Rider, the rider with the mace. So big gains from that for sure. Three years ago, let's see. Yeah, this one was like 3 years ago. This is the last thing I saw from you, and so obviously the gains are real. Yeah, you watch out. She's gonna take us. She's gonna take us all over, all of us. Yeah. I don't pay much. Just watch tutorials. That the worst advice. No, you were supposed to. You were supposed to balance the force. Don't practice, man. Just I'm gonna be watching a lot of like tutorials too right now. For the copy Dave Raposa challenge, or draw like Dave Raposa challenge. I'm gonna get his Gumroads. Just binge watch those. If you haven't seen them, I've been told multiple times they're good values. So. Gonna see what I can get for free on YouTube. I don't think there's really anything on YouTube. I think he might have released the Bog Witch. Just give him the money. What's it called? I had to pay the government today. I had to pay the government their money on my gains. I hope I paid him enough. I'm really worried that I might do a miscalculation. I just did like 10% because I thought that was what I had to pay on short term. If I got the math wrong, I could still like correct it later. We'll see. Hopefully, don't take all my money for just like misestimating. I don't know if that's like a thing. Yeah. Chinese like noodles, like stir frying noodles is incredibly hard. I've only done it once, but I'm already incredibly frustrated. I ruined dinner yesterday because I was like, alright, I'm just gonna stir fry these noodles straight out of the pot. That was a really bad idea. So today I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm going to I cooked them early. I'm going to dry them out really well, and I'm also going to add a little bit more oil to them, and I'm going to like wash them out really well, and hopefully that'll allow me to stir fry them. Because yeah, I don't have a lot of experience stir frying noodles, but it's definitely a little different. I've done a lot of rice, but rice doesn't exactly do some of this stuff. Like you can get your rice to get really sticky too, but Um, my rice is like okay on the stickiness usually. Like sometimes I'll. If I paint more, I'd be quicker. That's true. If you paint more, you're gonna get quicker. You're just gonna be able to solve problems faster. It's just kind of like after a year, you should be able to knock off like an hour of whatever it is that you're doing. A year of like just hard painting, like even if you're like, it's good to take your time, but what's it called? I don't really like this brush. It doesn't do what I want. Debate of quality versus quantity. Why not both? Why not both? Some people are just really fast, so I don't want to zoom in on her because, like,
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Still learning for the book. Save time trying to draw mecha. Oh hey, Realm God. I wish your names had like colors, cause like your name like has almost the same like feel to it as Reyes. So like when I see it, I just like, okay, that's Reggie. So I don't have to say hi. The one that Darnus Art Link. What did I give you? Vilpu? Yeah, it's a good book. It's a good book. It's a good book. That'll get you a lot. I mean, like, I'll still refer to Vilpu and think like, oh yeah, this is the right way to do things. I should have done it this way. If I had done it this way, I would have saved myself time. I like doing everything the hard way. Yes, the Holy Bible. It's a good book. It's a good book. There's lots of like source material for drawing. Like you can easily find more drawing books. I feel like Vilpu's is one of the better ones. So that's why I kind of recommend that one. Loomis has one for starting out too. Fun with a Pencil. It's not a bad book. I didn't get too much out of it when I was reading it, but it's still good. It's like, you know, it's just drawing, breaking things up into shapes. It's good. It's a good book. I don't remember, like, because I read it really late when I was reading. I think I started out with Lewis's Anatomy, if I remember right. That was like my first book. That was my very first read. Books are really great. They're just a fantastic receptacle for knowledge. People, I know video format is kind of like the new thing, and I like videos, but I don't really like learn that well when I'm watching a video. Honestly, I wish I retained more, but like a lot of times I feel like I'm learning, but I'm really not. And then it's a lot harder to do it, which is why I prefer only to do it for like drawing. That's like drawing and philosophy is like the only thing I'll read. Everything else, I'll watch a video. I don't care that much because for me it's kind of like it is difficult, but it is the very best way, I think. I'm totally a visual learner too, for sure. The keys to drawing. Is that drawing with the right side of the brain? Oh no, meme books. The book memes. Honestly, I've never really read those, but those are like recommended all the time, so they're probably good. I think I skimmed drawing with the right side of the brain, but I was like, this is how I draw, and I don't see a problem here. I think I skimmed it and I just didn't get much out of it. But I see it recommended a lot, so probably a good book. Probably a good book. Let's see, where's my? A bit of a tangent. Sometimes they recommend a whole biology book. I feel like that's a lot of learning. Not a lot of it you'll need. I mean, it's good to have a background and understand things, but you're always drawing everything above the skin. So the processes that, you know, I mean, it's nice to know. It's nice to understand. Like, there's some things about anatomy that are nice to understand, like what the muscles actually do, how they function. You know, what happens really. But it's most of it you can learn in a surface level, and you don't really need. You need to learn that much. Like, there's usually like a flexor, and then there's an extensor. So whichever move you're doing, one of those is acting and one of them is passive. So, well, little things like that. I'm so into Japanese Yakuza tattoos. It's very taboo in Japan, actually. I've heard it's very taboo in Japan to get a tattoo. Might get beat up by the Yakuza. Planning to get a sleeve if I save enough money. Yeah, those are expensive. They're like, I think Dad wanted a sleeve and he got a bunch of quotes, but I don't know. I'm not too into tattoos. I feel like not for any like reason, like, oh, you know, when you're 80 or something, you know how those tattoos will look just as awesome, you know. And at 80, I doubt you'll care because you gotta be 80. At that point, you'll care even less. You'll give no shits. So it's not bad. I just don't. I don't know. I've never really like. I also don't really like pain. I've been told that I'm pretty resistant to it. I walked around with like a hole in both of my like chewing teeth for a while that could go like straight to the nerve for like months, because I just didn't have the money to get my teeth fixed. But that time is long past. It's nice to have the simple things. It really is. Whoever said money can't buy happiness never walked around with big fucking holes in their teeth. Cause the moment they were fixed, oh my god, I was so happy for like a good month. I was just like, man, it's so nice to just feel normal, not, you know, feel pain all the time. It's great. I feel great. I want to take on the world. But yeah. Let's see. There's so much to do in this one. I feel like this one's never gonna get done. This one's just never gonna get done. It's so hot. I've actually started drinking a little bit to deal with the heat. Kind of relaxes me because it's kind of hot. I'm gonna grab just a tiny bit of wine. Darkness here. Now it's a wine and painting party. I can't even talk. You ever draw something when you're super drunk? When I don't really get super drunk. It's like, I mean, I think I've gotten super drunk like 2 times in my life, and that only happens when like I'm drinking with a friend. So that's what's it called. Whenever I get super drunk, I don't really want to do anything. So I've never really drawn anything when I'm super drunk. The only thing I'm doing when I'm super drunk is vomiting. But yeah, I have gotten to that state like maybe once in my life. Maybe. It's 4:24 here, and I just got off work. And I don't drink that much. I'm gonna probably get to a glass by the end of the day, maybe. And surgeons recommend a glass of wine. I don't really know why they do that, but they do, so. So, it's not gonna be a drunk stream, it's gonna just be just regular. It's too early for a drunk stream. Surgeons also recommend that you nut once a day. I have not heard that recommendation. I don't know what kind of surgeons that. There is a what's it called, a prostate cancer recommendation that sounds something like that, but I don't think that's surgeons. It's people who jerk off more than like 21 times a what's it called? A week have a I think it was like a small marginally different chance of developing. No, not a day. That's the whole day. That's a lot. But yeah, prostate cancer is serious business. Always check yourself before you wreck yourself. You ever seen that My Little Pony jar? Oh my god. Stop it. Yeah, I know. There's actually 34 of them. If you Google Rule 34 My Little Pony, you're gonna get all the jars. Jesus Christ. Just relaxing paint and draw and drink stream. Just a little bit of... I'm definitely gonna edit this sober, so you don't have to worry about that. The quality will not suffer. Quality will not suffer. And does wine even contain that much alcohol? Well, I mean, 16 to 17%, depending on the type of drink. I think it'd go up to 21. But again, it's just something to deal with the heat, because the heat's pretty bad. I'm trying to like sweat out all the toxins. Well, not really, but I am trying to like, what's it called, serve the AC. I feel like, I don't know, like some sort of like pig or something when I'm just sitting there, just consuming the AC. Cut into here a little bit. kind of like that shape better. Maybe I'll just bite the bullet here and make some of those similar shapes go together. I don't drink wine because, you know, I'm a fancy person, not a fancy person. That makes more sense. Wine is, I mean, it's fine. It's cheap. It's, you know, you don't need to have like, in fact, I think most people prefer cheap. They won't even notice the difference between a cheap wine or an expensive one. You just don't have you're not equipped for it. My boss husband does it for a living, goes out and tests wine. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty sick job. I feel like you won't be able to enjoy wine though. That's a big drawback. Any winos in chat? Because it's like everything. If you make it your job, you can't really enjoy it. At least it feels like that. That's why you should always just pick a really boring job. Something really, really boring. Paperwork. So you don't have to enjoy it. You don't lose anything. You don't lose any enjoyment out of it. That's cool. I think wine is a delicacy. Gotta have a steak next to it. I mean, like again, it's not an expensive habit. You buy 2 liters for 20 bucks of a pretty good wine, like a dry red. That's like a week. If you're drinking it at the rate we're drinking it, it'll last you a while. It'll last you a long while. Start adding small details to their expressions. Let's see if you can kind of see their faces are pretty like spoopy. This is a don't zoom in type of moment. But the good news is you don't really need to make them too good and like for the far backwoods. White wine. I really prefer red. I don't know, something about white wine, it just like it goes down too easy. I like kind of the taste of red wine because it's like it has all these it's got a much like more. It's almost like texture. I wouldn't call it texture, but it's kind of like texture. I don't know. I'm not really a wine expert, but I could describe what I like about a wine. Nice dryness to it. You know? Not either. I just drink socially. I mean, like most of the time, like here in Corona time, there's not really much opportunity to drink socially. So today I'm drinking alone. Sad times, sad times. But again, it's just to kind of like deal with the heat a little bit. It's a little hot over here. We're it says 76 Fahrenheit. I really gotta change that to like Celsius. This came up recently. I don't know where this is from. I didn't install this. I feel like I have a virus. But I do think that Windows updated yesterday, so probably has to do with that. Not a virus. Not this time. Microsoft is hacking my computer. I can't. It's COVID-19. The virus. The virus. Gotta go book my second vaccine shot. I haven't booked my first yet. I might get it, might not. I don't know. There's like a lot of a lot of scary news around it. I don't really go outside that much. And I'm very young and very healthy, so. It's your choice. I just do it because I'm a frontline worker. Yeah, I work from home. I just, you know, if I was working in a store, which I'm not anymore, I definitely get it. I was wearing a mask before they were telling you to wear a mask, man. They're like, masks are for doctors only, and I'm like, huh. Doesn't make much sense. What does a medical degree let you use a mask? So, but since I'm at home and I kind of have the luxury of not doing, I don't know. Spread it to my family. Don't want to bring Rona home. Spread it to my family. I thought the code was a joke at first. Well, I knew it was super real. I was binge watching like the stats on it for like days. But like nowadays it's kind of like it's almost like past, it feels like. I didn't think it would spread this work. Why? It's like the perfect setup. No one closed their borders. The World Health Organization told everybody that it was all good and you didn't need to worry about anything. It's the perfect storm. It's huge. It's gigantic. It was bad at first. It was like I was working during the peak, and it was really bad. Really, really bad. Spooky, thank you for your kind words. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Looks very much like concept art. Oh, excellent. I like me some concept art. This could be like an environment. Once I get a little bit more in an environment with a lot of figures and a lot of very nice lighting. Once I get just a little bit more rendering in, hopefully we can get most of the issues of it resolved, and then should be pretty nice. Still have a lot to go for this one, but reminds me of stuff from Final Fantasy 12. This is a very distinct from a chocobo bird. Thank you very much. It's totally different. It's purple. It's similar but legally distinct. For copyright purposes, it's very distinct. Thank you, Justin Trudeau, for not closing the border when it's spread to. I was working throughout until Costco told everyone to wear a mask. Oh. Yeah. Again, that's like the only place I shop. So like I would do one shopping trip per month, and then like that was it. So for me, I really don't get out much. I don't really need to. Your color choices look very sandy. I like it. Sandy. Oh, this is more. This is like a sand kingdom type of environment. Very sand-like area. This is a tangent. Not sure how to resolve it right now. Might cut here. See where it goes. Sand Kingdom. Well, I don't know what to call it. The environment that I'm like picturing in my mind has a lot of sand nearby. It's got deserts. Pink Flamingo. Final Fantasy has a lot of great art in it. The game bores me and I can't play it for very long. It puts me to sleep, but the art is good. I really like the art. I like the characters. I like everything. It's very, 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 very nice. Really like the aesthetics. But when it comes to just playing, it's just so sleepy. Oh, it is. It is. Is it just an original piece, or do you do work that is specific units or your own? Well, this one's like a drawing challenge. We have the guard. It's a drawing challenge. Ixie did one, which was really good. Here's hers. Much more finished than mine. Mine has not even close to finished. But yeah, this was one for the challenge. I did one. So it started out with just the guy with the chocobo, and then I added everything else. Detail on the pavement. You both have very different styles. So you could say that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Konnichiwa. This looks so good. I remember when you started it. Hey, Past Life. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I don't have the original anymore. This is like the last one that I kept. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I think because of size constraints, it's already like 2 gigabytes. Now after I merged down, or it's almost 3 gigabytes after I merged down like 20 layers. So we're just trying to be efficient. Here. So once it gets to 3 to 4 gigabytes, it starts starts loading a little bit. It could potentially crash. I don't think I've had a crash in like many years, but it could crash, which is something I'd like to avoid if possible. Thank you for the lemon. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. The lemons help. Gonna make lemonade. Margaritas. Margaritas, probably. More of a margarita guy. Time to get Titan RTX. Really? Is it time? Aren't those prices like super inflated? Like crazy inflated? Like they probably cost like close to $700, I would say, probably. Let's see, Titan RTX. Oh my god. Way under. Way under. What? $3.5 grand. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'll get this card maybe in 5 years. I don't know why you'd need this much. The games I play are like Brofall. They're super like low. Most of the games I play are like super low graphics wise. Like they're not good. Not amazing graphics. They're just, you know, just enough to like have a game, and then after that it's like whatever. Cause I'm not really interested in the graphics most of the time. But yeah, if I could get one, I'd get one. I just feel like that's an exorbitant purchase for me. I'll wait for the prices to drop. I'll wait for a couple years. I usually get like either, you know, a hand-me-down or something like that from the secondhand market. For graphics cards, it's usually not too bad. Like for instance, I bought this one for $100 with a trade-in. What GPU do you have right now? I have a 1070 GTX. Let's see here. Yeah, 1070 GTX. It's okay. I can play like every game on reasonable settings. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I don't think I've bought a card like retail price for a while. Like maybe like almost 7 years. I think the last card I bought was retail for $150. I think it was a 940. $960? I'll be honest right now, I really don't remember. It's a long time ago. It lasted me so long. It was a good card. I don't really spend that much money on anything on computers, like especially. I try to find a really good good deal usually. If I can find a great deal, then I'm buying. But right now all the deals are like awful because like there's like this just like everyone's just either buying the cards for some stupid reason or I don't even know. It's difficult right now. It's difficult right now to buy a card. I'm not really even looking to upgrade, to be honest. It could be scalpers. It could be scalpers. I'm really not looking to upgrade because I can run everything. The only thing I can't run is Minecraft RTX. That's a bummer, but I think I'm gonna live without it. I really don't really think I have like anything else. I bought like a new motherboard and a new processor, a new memory, so I could just, you know, have, you know, a reasonable upgrade for a good price. I think I paid maybe less than $500 for everything. And it's a really great upgrade for me. I've had. And I did it just for like Photoshop, and maybe a couple games benefited, but nothing like major, I don't think. How much memories? 32 gig of very fast memories. I think I got... I don't remember speed, actually. But yeah, I've got a lot of memory. I can do 4 GB files. I can do big brushes. It really does, like, it really does help a little bit. Some things are still laggy, and I'm not really using those, so you know, there's a lot of like hardware limitations for doing like Photoshop. It doesn't seem like it would be, but Photoshop is a real memory hog, so you gotta buy a little bit of RAM, a little bit of downloading of the RAMs. You can just run like lower res paintings. Like it's totally doable. Like you don't have to run like a very high res painting. This one's not that high res either. Size, like, that's really high res. It's 13,000. That's really high res. That's exorbitant. It's huge. It's gigantic. One of the biggest paintings I've ever seen. I would know I'm a painter. I do a lot of painting. Bigly. Anyone else miss Donald Trump? Just to make me laugh. He still does, but he used to as well. He has a blog now. I don't know if you... I highly recommend his blog. His latest post sounded something like, all these regulations on social media that I could have put in, I would have done it, but Zuckerberg kept coming over and telling me how great I was, so I didn't. Maybe next time I'm elected, we're gonna regulate social media. It's gonna be great, bigly, enormous. He's a character. I like characters. They brighten up my day. Joe Biden's visiting the UK now, so I guess Ixie, initiate Plan 167. That's drink a lot of tea. That's probably what that one is. Whew. I have a feeling that Donald Trump is actually secretly part of the Insane Clown Posse, and their motto is "fuck keeping it real, keep it entertaining." You know. So they're also clowns. I've got a big big suspicion for another reason. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Could be any one of those things. I kind of miss having personalities like the Insane Clown Posse. Maybe I'm just like not in tune anymore, because it seems like no one makes songs about like how magnets work anymore. There's just no one doing it. There's just no market for it, maybe. Let me flip it again, see what's going on with it. Always flip your work. It helps, sort of. Sort of. I feel like it's time to start, like, going really in depth for their faces. The illusion isn't really holding anymore, so. The other thing I want to change probably is that everyone's a human. I feel like we could do something more interesting. Except the chocobo, there's like one furry in the image. I feel like gotta cater to the furries a little bit. A little furry catering going on. Any furries in the chat? We used to have a lot of furries. Where'd they all go? All the furries left, man. Shat on furries one too many times. Hey, Uber Ra, what's up? How's it going? New face, welcome. Hope you're here for the memes. Just lurking. Okay, okay. Just be hatching this guy's face up. Also make it a woman. I don't know. Guy originally started out male, so. Yeah, I think I'll keep him male. I make this character female. I think I started to already. Not sure if I'm going for cute female or not so cute female. Might not have enough space. That's like the only problem. Or like really cute facial features and stuff. That's okay. I'll just move her potato nose out of the way. That should. You know, space to do whatever I want. Just gotta meld some of these shapes together. I'm not sure if she wants to talk to the manager or she's had her heart broken. Both. The manager broke her heart. Now she needs to. I think I'm gonna go for cute. Go for cute. That's always a safe bet. Always a safe bet. Go with feet and safe. Plus, the reference I pulled up for her that I'm like changing her face with is female. So, either that or it's gonna be a very Korean boy band type of face. I fear no man, but K-pop stands. It's kind of weird that there's like whole subgroups of people on Twitter that have like their own like almost like their own subculture. It's kind of strange. Kind of strange. She's got a very big hat. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of details. I think the expressions really do need work. You're right. I kind of saved the best for last in that regard. Only the best. Let's see where I can go with it. Is Joe Biden gonna meet the Queen? That worries me. Now they can both fall asleep at dinner time. A royal nap, they call it. Ooh. Sure is hot, man. Now I have this Hawaii-like music playing, too. Like, I might need a royal nap. Might have to redesign her armor to include boot plate. It's not a radical difference. I can keep it the same. Probably less worried to keep it the same. It's got a lot of parts of armor to wear. Kind of a lot. They're letting me take it easy at work, which is nice. With all the heat. A lot of heat. Not so many customers calling in. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Everyone's taking a break. Small break. Might start doing beach days. Oh, I'm worried about this belt a lot. I think it's supposed to be that well lit. Might simplify it again. Just leave a little bit of it on. And then... Now it's hard to read. Might simplify it, make it a little smaller. Cut it down to size. A bit less belt. What do you think? Yeah. I've been consuming a lot of JonTron lately. He has really good videos. Really good stuff. Big fan. Huge. Yeah, a little bit sleeker armor design. I feel like I don't want too much metal on it since it is the desert. Do some things with it. Play around with the shapes. Make it Flappy. So many expenses in June. Gotta get like my car re-registered, re-inspected. Right, this is just cloth for them. Alright, I have to redesign his arm a little bit. Folds. Couple of folds. It's really boring stuff left in this painting, so yeah, it's gonna be just a lot of rendering, a lot of rendering. The shapes are beginning to tighten, so that's good. That's when I really can start the rendering, when the shapes are really tight. That's the best. I don't feel like I'm gonna just change the drawing in a second. This MMORPG I've been playing is launching next month. It's kind of funny, I bought in for it like 3 years ago, expecting it to launch like 2 years ago. And it's been in beta this whole time. And then I was like, oh man, I really want to play something. There's just nothing to play. All the games are coming out of beta. And I think I heard its name somewhere, and I was like, oh man, I remember that game. Let me go check it out. They've definitely done a lot to it. Still unfinished, but what MMORPG launch is finished? That's like my question. I've played like almost all the good games at launch, or at, like close to launch. That's usually the best time. Game is new, no one knows anything. Except those people that have been playing the beta version of this game for like 7 years. I still find that amazing that people have stuck around for that long. Find it a little crazy. A little crazy, man. It's like its own little ecosystem, you know, like an anthill or something. You just kind of just like check in on it. Poke the glass a couple times. I have to make these metal. And I think make a little bit more sense. They're like little plates of armor for the bird. Kind of neat idea, but execution-wise. We'll have to think something up. I'm gonna start out with like a really soft approach. Paint in. Oh god, there's a fire somewhere. It's not good. checking that I'm on the right track. Be a little bit more speckle. Maybe not, I don't really like that. Back to the shadow. Maybe a little bit of like completely saturated colors. I like those would be really good. Deep sets. Little designs. I think once I've sorted the value errors, then we'll be really in business. Look like there's a lot of them. They're still high on the list. I still don't like all these shapes. Might be screwing around with them. So. Hey, Louis. Come to join me to paint? It's good, but I kind of need to. Get out of my way so I can paint it a little bit. What do you want, you fat cat? I fed you already. Sit down. Sexier shapes will definitely help. Also, I'd like some, some more like technology to it. I wish I had a cat cam. I'd like to show you my cat as he stares like into my eyes. Human. Human, it's time to feed me. Human, why aren't you feeding me? Trying to create the like the things that the armor hinges to. Small, like Where's his other hand going, or her other hand going? It just kind of cuts out. I feel like maybe if I put it in here, it'd be too much. It's kind of hidden behind the bird, but maybe I could put like a silhouette. Hard decisions here, very hard. I don't know, I just don't like it. Yeah, just make it seem like it's going down. It's starting to like fix elements, trying to really get some of the technology going. Starting to like really think about some of the designs a little bit more detail. Everything's going kind of smoothly. Smoothly but slowly. A couple more figures could probably fit in here. Very sandy, this area. Add more sand. Try to make these colors a little bit more consistent with the other bird people. People of bird, I should say. I like the pose of the guy with the hand on the hip. Yeah, he has a good gesture, I think. This is good. Fits very well with like the narrative. It's just kind of like chilling, you know. Still parts I really want to like figure out. I think that was supposed to be an old man. Once I get the face kind of doing what I want. Oh, hey, kitty. Right now, he may be turning a little bit too much. Yeah, I feel like his head is turned a little bit too much. No yawning. Bad cat. Yawning's contagious. Might have to resize the head again. I feel like I do want to like pop.
They were just getting ready to swing, knocked me out with a baseball.
Ah, that's a tough one. I feel like I almost have the shape I want here. Very close. Small things, I think. Polishing the shapes. Definitely killing my energy. Louis, get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the kind of not really caring. There was a campaign for like donations at one point, back when real mail was like a thing. And one of those postages was what's it called? It just had like this African child, and it was obviously spam. But like the line that you could read was, "Go ahead, throw me away. Everyone else has." It's like you kind of feel bad about throwing away spam. It's just like it attacks you, right, Louis? My cat disagreed with me, just ran away. You don't remember that far back, Major Cat? Yeah, it's like a psychological attack every time you open the mailbox. Sure about his face. Way more developed, but not sure about the face. Did you see today's solar eclipse from where you are? I think so, but I didn't actually go see it. A lot like someone on at work was really looking for it. They said it looked really good. So I think I could have seen it. Seen a lot of eclipses. Well, a couple. So wasn't like super excited about it. Not a big star guy, personally. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it only. I don't know. Celestial events, never really. Yes! It's going to die. Join Mr. Epstein in the colony for space pedophiles. I kind of want to get this guy to have like a come here, human type of his penis-shaped rush. SpaceX launches counterattack on Amazon's rocket in space. There is no international law, so... There's a lawyer on Twitter who is very into like space law. It's gonna be really big someday. You should invest now. Space law. Soldier boy, come here, try our oranges. Come here, you buy. You buy. EA was hacked. Uh-oh. It's not good. Does EA have any good properties? I feel like their whole like gimmick is they just buy a company and then run it into the ground. Rest in peace, EA Mythic. It's kind of like Activision's, what's called? ML too. They also just like to run shit into the ground. Don't really know enough about EA, to be honest. Can we finally stop the Origin? Oh wait, so they probably got all of Origins. I wonder if I have like a Origin account. The only thing I had on Origin was I think like Assassin's Creed. That's like the game. Maybe I had it there. I might have had it elsewhere. Come by, come by. The merchants have like, they show you their palms, that's them trying to be like honest, and people who are nervous usually hide their hands. So I might go for like a. Come here, soldier boy. Buy our noodle. Best noodle ever. I don't know why they're Asian. They should be Indian if anything. Kuri kuri kuri. Hey, what's up? They say no player data was stolen, but they downloaded the source code for some games in their proprietary game engine. Maybe this is in response to like that guy saying that FIFA wasn't pay to win. Whatever it is, that football trading card game, whatever it is. I don't even know. But Alright, are you gonna go to that dinner? Huh? Yeah. So you're like, did the farm rep reach out, or was it the? Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. I don't have to cook dinner today, technically. I still want to try my noodles. I'm trying to. Noodles are the next step. Noodles are the next step. Ah, so many small things today. I've worked on their expressions a little bit, but it's definitely a lot of changes. They're just like super small. It's so hard to see. Starting to add like hands and a bit more. Oh shit. Hands and armor details and like more stronger. Like I really want to do like textures on all the cloth, or just like have like really interesting cloth, and then like elaborate on the lighting. Maybe have like like dust almost coming down. It's gonna be like something. Small like dust particles. Ah, fuck, where did I save? How did I make so many splotches? Made a lot of splotches. Wait, did I not save? Where am I drawing? That is those splotches. Where? I don't see the lines being made. It scares me a little bit. I think it's somewhere like really deep in the painting. I'm gonna save it there. Because I think that save didn't go through. But yeah, I really want like rays of light. I like polka dots.
Thinking what to do with my future. I could be a mud doctor. Checking out the earth underneath.
Something that I really gotta like research God rays, how they work. I don't want to like drop like a God ray on top of this guy. More rim light. It needs more like substantial like lighting. Really substantial lighting. That's what I want. And so I just need like darker forms in places, and then like also to hit like parts of it, like a really nice light. Look at the back here. That would be really cool. Do this all on like another layer. Yeah, like something like these changes. Something like these changes. I'll probably like. Color dodge doesn't work when you're like you don't have hold on. Brush really necessary for adding icing. Could get away with an airbrush. That's what I'm using though. I'm using airbrush. How's it going? Oh, hey Elsar, what's up? Just painting a little bit. It was like a thing that you did with like layer blending options. Both of those. And, I think, you know what? I need a new layer, but to like duplicate this layer and change the blending options. It was like, yeah, here it is. And then you get a really nice like color dodge when you do it this way. So yeah, I feel like I can hit a couple of things with a little bit of color dodge, and it won't be too bad. It will be good. Yeah, just, you know, it's like finishing touches, really, but yeah, little lights like that, I think, would be pretty cool. Thing is, you can't put it everywhere, so like if you do, it starts being like it's kind of boring. And if you do, like, you want to restore edges to one thing. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing the lighting is like the biggest problem with this image right now. Like the forms are okay, but they like not amazing. We could do way better. We could do way better forms. It's just that it's so complex. I'm like playing with like a divided attention almost. So maybe I'll do like now some textures, maybe some like bricks. It's like that. Darken up parts of it, and then really hit parts with it with light. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It's like a lot. Bricks might be good. This might be a good addition. Vertical colors. Painted bricks. Something kind of just make the thing a little bit easier. I don't know. I have to really think about this. I'm not really sure. Right now, they're all in shadow. Yeah, sort of. They're under the canopies. Makes sense to stand under the canopies. That's where I would stand. I would stand in the darkness if I had a choice. Let's see, there's still like stuff I want to do. It's kind of a lot of stuff I want to do. Probably gonna hit like this guy or this girl with nice light. Probably what's gonna happen. Might be rim, might not. Don't know just yet. So you're almost done since you're using some blending modes. Well, the blending modes is just for like the what's called for color dodge. Color dodge behaves better if you're using that blending mode. So sometimes I'll just do a layer and I'll try to color dodge some stuff and see what happens. I don't think I'm really done yet. As I said, I would like to work on some of these forms. Get them really, really nice and juicy. Some of the forms are kind of lacking right now. They're still kind of like... I think I could do better on the forms. Thinking about like textures with like specific layers. That's like probably what I'm gonna do next after I'm happy with like maybe patterns. Thinking of introducing a couple patterns. You know? I feel like patterns really add a lot of spice. A lot of spicy patterns. I wonder how do pros like Craig Mullins call his work to be done when most of his work is fast and unfinished? Well, I mean, it looks like as long as it looks good. I guess they just... I think it just takes like experience. Once you have experience, then you could just say like, you know when something is really done. When people are gonna be okay with it, basically. And the clients will say he caters his work to clients, so it's not like he might also submit it and they're like, yeah, this is good, but we would really like a little bit more definition here or something like that. And then you might have to, you know, do a little bit more work. I bet you that there's, you know, there's art directors that you have to like report to. Game with less detail if in the back if you add some different patterns in the foreground. I'm thinking of patterns on like all the carpets and stuff. I think that would work really well. Still want basic gestures for the characters in the background, but I think Mullins knows it's finished when he's finished his beer. Does he drink and paint? Craig seems like the type. It's like a wacky uncle. Wow. At least that's kind of what I've gotten from interviews and interactions. It's like a wacky uncle. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about the next next drawing challenge. Draw like Dave Raposa. Gonna take apart his style to draw Sonichu. Any Sonichu drawers in the chat? Hopefully I could break down enough of it so I could give myself an edge. Also maybe use it as like content for the stream. Probably what I'll do is I'll probably start like watching the videos and not sure if you want to produce piece in quantity first and pick up the quality later, or vice versa. Both. What you want to be able to do is be able to finish pieces and also be able to pump out pieces. If your work always looks unfinished, then you're having a problem finishing. It's kind of hard to find a sweet spot, really. Like, I feel like sketching and just making a lot of stuff helps you to understand how, like, the flow of painting should go. It helps a lot with that. I don't think there's like a really like a best way to do it though. Craig Mullen says to sketch a lot. That helps. Don't want to be putting out like 12 pieces a year, you know? Eventually you kind of just speed up. Speed up to slow down. I don't know, it's kind of like, it's like a rhythm, you know? the faster I get, the more time I spend. It's strange, but it's kind of how it works. It's like an animator that mass-produced a lot of pieces, but the drawing is simple. Compare that to Proco, where his pieces go for 30 plus hours. Well, yeah, I mean, there's also like different things that you're doing, like what application, right? For animation, you need everything to look just right enough, you know? How long is your audience going to be looking at the image, right? If it's going to be looking at it for long enough to find errors, then you're going to need it to look right enough for that, you know? Animation drawing has, like, when it's keyframes, they're usually really, really, really good. But once it's not keyframes, then it, like, it dips in quality, feels like. There's a lot of, like, because it doesn't really matter. If you pause it, like, in certain spots, you can really catch a lot of really shitty animation drawing, which is, again, it doesn't really matter because it flips by so fast it doesn't really matter. Hey Realm God, what's up? Welcome back. What a pain in the ass the case fan wasn't working. Oh, one of mine is really noisy lately. I think I have to like oil it up, maybe. I'm gonna take it apart, oil it up, and then let it go back in. It's probably the cheap shit that I bought on Amazon. I had to fix my computer fan. I guess it's always a sacrifice. I've seen a lot of painters as shit drawing. I've seen a lot of painters shit painting. Just scared of overheating. True is. What you want to do is just be like as good as Devin Corbin, and then it doesn't really matter. Like what you draw or paint. It's kind of. I have one of his works in the references. It's this one. This one is really good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This guy has really good painting and drawing. Like, just amazing. All the lines are there. Like, if you track them, they're there. Like, they're perfect. It's so simple, yet it's so beautiful. His stuff is really good. I really enjoy his stuff. My stuff doesn't really look much like it. He has much better drawing, and the painting is better because of it. And then it's like a whole thing. Because I can't be as confident with the forms. He could just like whip up some forms, and then they're kind of just good to go, you know. I have to like sit on them and like redraw them and repaint them, and then hopefully I get it right. And you know, it's a process for me. I don't know how long he spent on his paintings, to be honest. It could be a lot, you know. It could be a lot, and I'm just misestimating. Because usually with these types of things, they look really simple, but it's because it's made to look that way. But it actually takes like more time to do that. What we'll do is we'll fuck up the edges a little bit in the end. Like when it's closer to the end, we're gonna be doing like where's a good one? blur preset 3. That's a good one. We're gonna be screwing up the edges to give it some of that effect. Maybe like 4, 5. Some of it is like blurring. I don't know. Maybe not. Some of it is like the edges aren't that visible. Like you don't want hard edges everywhere. Some of it are like letting some of the forms like go away is really good. Smudge can do that. Other things can do that. It depends. I think he spent 6 months on one of his. Thank fucking God. This one, let me see here. Yeah, see, like, can you imagine, like, if he spends that much time, and this is kind of, it's very complex, but it's also very simple. It's complex because it's, the way to do this is complex, but the shapes themselves are. There's, like, one big shape here. Each one of these things is, like, a shape. This is a shape. This thing is a shape. It's, like, 20 shapes altogether. So it's not a lot of shapes. It's what's called, but the way he renders form, the decision making, how light works, all of that takes time. So imagine if he was doing one of these stupid monstrosities. I bet it would take him years. No, I'd probably do it faster than me still. I'm probably gonna do it. But yeah, fucking up some of the edges will help a lot. Blending down some of that. I have mostly hard edges right now, and once we get rid of some of that, get rid of some of the blending problems. Once we get rid of a little bit of everything, you know, it should start to look more like a painted image. We'll also do a lot of brush effects when I'm getting like more confident with the what's called the painting itself. So stay tuned. It's still not finished. Maybe come by in like a month. I hope it doesn't last that long, but you never know these things. You never know how far you can push a piece until you like really push a piece far. So I'll be like destroying the edges are like some of the edge choices, I should say, is like some of the more what makes something more like distinctly painted looking. If you get rid of some of it, it really does like add. Especially for me, because I usually just, you know, I usually do everything like as a hard edge, and then I like to pick like what can I make this? Can I make this a hard edge? Can I make it a soft edge? And we go from there, you know. Especially with the backgrounds, you don't really need like all that much. A little bit of blur here and there. You can get a mentorship now with Devin Corwin, $100 per hour on Gumroad. That's actually not bad. Maybe I'll spend all my crypto gains on a little bit of mentorship. It's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, he's very good. Like, he's very, very good. I'm surprised he hasn't filled up, like... Alright, you know what? I want to do, like, a... belt for this guy, too. Yeah, I fed him recently. There's gonna be more blurred lines, more of this like light. It's a lot of experimentation. I guess it's one-on-one. For that price, I don't know. For that price, it might be a class, but you get like one-on-one tips. Let's see. Mentorship plus ebooks. Rated 5 stars. $100. Plus a single session. 1 hour. For 5 weeks, you get a small discount. Want to improve your art. You get all the books and you get a mentorship. It's pretty good. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not as expensive as someone who can paint like that should charge, I think. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find people that'll pay for stuff like that. That's like always the difficult portion, I think. But yeah, he's really, really good. I'm really considering it, actually. Really thinking about it. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like... It's a lot. Just gonna give you some sphere and box rendering assignment. Well, who knows? It really depends on who goes, like, at what level can he help you? Can he help you on all levels? It's hard to help people who are like, you know, like they have all this like well-developed style that's like totally broken in a lot of places, you know? It's like me, I guess. It's hard to help. It's hard to help people like me. When you train yourself the wrong way, it's much easier to like start with like a fresh student who has no idea what he's doing, and I feel like because the gains come really quick, and then that makes you kind of want to like, you know, go even harder and train even harder and do like all these things. But like when you're like 3-hour video, heavy paint. I think I saw some of this. I'm happy that he does some of it in 3D. That makes me a little happier. Cause it's hard to visualize forms that well. It really is. It's like, it's extremely difficult. I mean, he still renders everything, right? But it's still so hard to like, to draw those forms and then to like straight up do them. It's difficult. For mentorships, it has to be like one-on-one. It really does, because like everybody's kind of different. It really is like shooting, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who hosted me? Oh my god. Mancini, the host. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm just painting up some desert environment. Getting closer to finished. Yeah, I think I saw that when you posted it, Ixie. It was a good video. It's a good video. Definitely what's it called? Mancini, did you just finish a stream? Thanks so much for the host. If you do the mentorship, let us know how it goes. I'm really thinking about it. I mean, I have the money to. I always feel like, hey, it's a good deal. It's not like a bad deal. It's pretty good. One hour to really hammer him on, like, look, I want these questions answered. I would have to come prepared, you know. I just like, look, I need to know how you make the edges that well, and like really analyze his work, and then get a bunch of shit together to like ask him, like, hey, how do you do actually, like that. Yeah, I feel like for one of those things, you really got to go in prepared, and you really got to get your money's worth, because it is $100. It is $100, and you're only getting an hour. So it's like, if you get like 2 questions in, and then you're just like, the rest of it, I don't really even know. It's tough. It's tough to do those things. It's tough to like put yourself out there. I'd have to record it too, just in case, so that like I can watch it again. So I'd probably forget everything. Memory not good. But yeah, welcome guys. I'm Darnasart. I do a lot of painting every day. If you'd like to come on by, you can check out a finished work on Darnasart at the ArtStation link on the. I was gonna say darnasart.com, but I haven't really updated recently. So, but yeah. This one is gonna be fun. Made any money from the shop? Yeah, actually, someone bought a print. Big money. Big. But otherwise, not really. I think they bought one of my favorites, actually, the God, what do you call it? The Soldier of Fortune. I think that one looks really good. Like, it's very, very simple, but it's effective. I'm gonna do like a little bit of saturation. Yeah, any saturation gamers in the chat? Wow, saturation bit. Oh. I always hate doing this. This takes so long. So if you could just paint it, you could just like, you know. My painting style is a little like wacky though. Trying to like leave some of the edges, like some of the silhouettes I think have to be like really tight. Actually add a little bit more of his face. But yeah, it's a lot of render monkeying today. I'm gonna render monkeying. Whoops. Whoops. Wait, hold on. Where did I get that color from? Adding a couple of hard edges. You know, very simple stuff. Taking out some of the hard edges. Doing both. But yeah, Ixie, you've done like mentorships. Has it helped? What do you think? Because I usually kind of stay away from things like that. Before it was because I couldn't afford it. It's like, it's an exorbitant amount of money. Didn't you do one with Craig? I thought you did one with Craig Mullins. Himself. Thought you were the one. Thought someone did. Oh. I wish there's some sort of workshops like Crim's Art in the West. I wish some schools some stuff. Oh, well, that also helps. Yeah, his was a little bit more expensive. It's like $450. Still can't afford. You know, I can, but not without feeling like extreme pain. What was ours? Just throw some videos for a price and there's no critique and assignments. Yeah, I feel like that like isn't worthwhile. It has to be like on a personal basis. Just to really look at my work and tell me, hey, look, you're not doing this right. Although I kind of know what's missing. Unfortunately, my forms are shit. It's the forms. The forms are bad. The forms are bad. They're not good. Because I see good forms and I'm just like, yes, this is it. And it all goes back to like the egg. Just gotta draw the egg a million more times. Just draw the egg. It's like, how do you get good forms? I don't know. Just have to, you have to imagine 3D space really, really well. Once you can do that, you can have amazing forms. Sometimes my edge choices aren't very good either. That could also be acting quality. Learn 3D. That's the easy way. That is definitely a way you could do it. I think so. And Photobash, you're 3D into your 2D. Well, it'd be the opposite, but yeah. I think you could legitimately like get a lot of form information from 3D. So you don't have to like work so hard. Like if I could just solve perspective and 3D and forms, I feel like my paintings would be really good. It's just that those are incredibly hard problems to solve, and they would take me like years, like multiple years for each one. But yeah, maybe I'll clear up. Forget form. Shape is the new thing. My shapes are. Well, I mean, like, where do you get? They're kind of like they're intertwined. Go from shape to form. I think my shapes are okay, not amazing. But if I just had like the form rendering of a god, then I would be like on my way. Or at least that's what I think is missing from my work. I'm sure that like someone else would look at it and be like, no, actually, what I think your weakest point is what's called. That's my like very unbiased. By unbiased, I mean very biased. On 3D, and the biggest disadvantage is the posing, lighting, and color. Oh, that's like the whole painting. Use the program to build boxes for my environment. I feel like if you can just get... If you, like... If I could get, like, a really good base, I could paint it up pretty well. And, like, they have, like, when you're doing work for, like, studios, sometimes they'll send you, like, the boxes already. Just want you to, like, paint stuff in. At least I've heard this is a thing. I've only worked with, like, small contract type work. But yeah. I feel like it would be good to just do that. Just like learn 3D and just get past all my big problems. And then I could just focus on just painting things I want to paint. Kind of feel like the pain keeps me motivated. I don't know, something, maybe I'm just like a masochist. Just feel like the pain and the striving, the failure, all that jazz, all that good stuff. It keeps me working, because otherwise, if everything just like went as smooth as butter, I'd be really bored. And so the technical side is harder to manage, the artistic direction, and the 3D is boring. Yeah, that's like my worry too, is that I just get bored and I don't want to work. Yeah, for me it's just like magic, you know? How the sausage is made. Once I make the sausage really well, I might just quit. I hope not, but yeah. Kind of feels that way. That's why in animation, 3D is often used to solve environments and complex monsters, and 2D covers facial expressions and characters. If anything's 3D, it will end up like Berserk 2016. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. I only watched what's it called? The originals. Watch the originals. might read the manga, maybe. It's like this guy has dreadlocks. And like a bandana. Yeah. You going? Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Not too much fun.
Thanks.
At least they feed you for free. It's already a good start. Don't drink too much. I'll go take a nap. Been practicing. That's good. That's good, yeah. You can post what you've drawn on Discord. Take a look. Some of these faces, I can't tell whether it's male or female. Everyone is androgynous. Everyone looks like male to me because they have the. This one is good. This one was original. They all start male, I think. This one's female. You can totally tell that's a female. I think you can tell that's a female. Giga Chad. She doesn't have a. Giga Chad would be like this. Hers is very, like, subtle. How dare you, Giga Chad? She's not Giga Chad at all. I'm just, like, starting to make her cute, okay? I'm just starting. It's like, it's a process to get a cute face. The rest of them are Chads, though. This guy's Chad, for sure. Too embarrassed. She does kind of look embarrassed. That's cool, I like that. You know what? Since I can't do her arm, maybe I could do like... Maybe I could do like a sword or something. Maybe it'll overlap. Maybe a lance. I don't want it to fuck up this guy though. That's like the only thing. Maybe like a small lance. A small lance, only a couple feet. Alright, I'm gonna take my nap. Yeah, see you later, oh my god. Too embarrassed to post. Never be too embarrassed. Post everything. It's your journey. 3-hour stream of rarity. Okay, thanks for reminding me. See you later, guys. Bye. Have a good one. Well, I don't have to cook. I don't have to cook today. That's like the big thing. I don't know. Maybe a lance is not the way to go, but maybe something here would be kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna wrap her hands around here. What if I do this? What if I put her hands here? Does this look natural? I don't know. It looks a little stretched out right now. Maybe if I... Because the way I imagine it is like this. I still miss 5-hour streams in 2020. Well, you know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, man. I would prefer to do 5-hour streams. Like, but for those, you need like a lot of energy. It does take a lot out of me to paint this much. What do you think? Can I just like put her hands in here? A hand in here? Maybe like a couple of fingertips? Because it looks like it's stretching a little bit. It's got Action Johnson arms. How's your energy compared to your 20s? I have way more energy right now. Because I work out a lot, and it gives me pretty good energy, I think. Again, I'm doing like a 13-hour day right now. I would say before my energy was lower. At some point I was doing like 13-hour days where I was just drawing. I didn't even stream. I just kind of like just drew those days. But that was just like starting out. Really like a lot of. I really want her hand to. I want her hand to be somewhere, but like I really don't know where I want to put it. Maybe I could put it here, just like hanging out a little bit. With one of these with like one of those ropes. I don't know, I'm still thinking about the silhouette for the hand. I think it's doable. Like I think I can get away with it. Just put the silhouette here. Yeah, I feel like I work a lot, so I work a lot. If I get like fired, I don't think I'm gonna get fired. But if I get fired, I could probably do like 12-hour streams. At this point, it doesn't look like I'm getting fired. You never know, I guess. Just stream while you're working, you'll have your 12-hour stream. I would go to jail. Yeah. Oh god. Instant jail time. Yeah, the forms are looking better, a little bit better. I've got some couple of what's it called? Couple of soft edges. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm gonna make him into Giga Chad, like the real Giga Chad. But yeah, if you guys want to come by at 6 a.m. in the morning, we'll start streaming. I'll start my workday at 6 a.m. and then we'll stream to fucking 7 o'clock, which is right now. So that's like a lot. It's like a 12-hour day, man. It's like a 12-hour work day with like, you know, I have breaks, obviously, but yeah, if I were to get like a studio job right now, I could do a 12-hour day. I could never like see myself doing a 12-hour day like before though. It would just be like, what do you do for like 12 hours? It's like chill out, or like how do you paint for 12 hours, man? I think I could do it now. I could do it now. Yeah, it is getting to be about that time. 4 hours would be my limit for painting. We just gotta, like, do that and then just give yourself, like, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. You can do 2 more. Come on. Push. Push it, man. There are a lot of you here, so you guys wanna do a quick bit of a little bit of rating? Any raiders in the chat? Let's see there. Oh my god, this is hard. Let's see here. Let's go to categories. Creative. Creators. Where's creative? Oh my god, it's all the way at the bottom. Why is it at the bottom? Where's creative, man? Having a hard time finding creative. Did it get just like deleted? We should be right there with the hot tub streamers. Should be right there. I think I have to sort by ILO maybe. There it is. Art. Surprisingly, not a lot of art recommendations lately. Alright, then let's go viewers low to high. And let's find someone doing something interesting. That has like 2 viewers. Give them that darnest bump. Because there's usually a lot of people on here that have like 1 viewer and they're doing some like really dope stuff. It's kind of weird. It weirds me out, but kind of how it works. Come on, I know you're out there. I know you're out there. 1 viewer and some insane art. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty neat.
How are you, Mei Mei?
A lot better now that I have.
Oh no, it's not bad. Come on. Come on. Please. It's a 30-second ad! Come on, are you kidding me? Rake TV, but he doesn't he have like 1 million viewers probably? We gotta rate someone that has no viewers. So it makes a big impact. I would assume Rake has like 1 million viewers. This one is pretty good. I like this. I like this painting. I think he's AFK though. That's the big problem there. Yeah, I think he's totally AFK. It's totally AFK, man. Where are the monstrous skill people with 1 viewer? There's definitely some around here. I just have to find one. He's out there. I believe in it. Or she's out there. Oh. This looks really good. Please tell me that there's no 30-minute ad. 30-minute ad. Hold on. It's hard to judge from the thumbnail. Leave me alone. It's so hard to judge from the thumbnail. Sorry, this is taking so long. Ionic art? Let's see. Yeah, this looks good. He has 21 viewers. You lied. Alright, whatever. Press the button. Press button. Press button faster. Oh no. Okay, whatever.